And the word of the Lord says, can an Ethiopian change his skin or a leopard change his spots? Last week I was in the house of a eunuch, and I think he was a eunuch from his mother's womb. This particular person, he had a very sad story actually. And it made me to understand why he was walking in darkness. So his current health status is this. Something happened to his heart, and he allowed a surgeon or someone to plant an internal defibrillator in, and some kind of new device. Technically, his heart, he's plugged into a wall to regulate his heartbeat. He walks around his apartment. He has a heart device in. I think it's called an LV vac or LV catheter. It regulates his heartbeat. It's plugged directly into the wall. The electricity is keeping his heart beating. It does work on batteries for when he's not in the house. But I just watched him have to drag a drop cord, really, from room to room to room, to make his heart beat. He told me the story of his childhood. He said he didn't have a childhood. He said he grew up very poor in a shack. One light bulb, no TV, no cable, no anything. He said he never even knew or been to an amusement park until in the late 90s, which is very sad. It would make me very sad to hear that. He said that, I don't know if he was like a middle child or somewhere in there, but he said that when he was little, that his dad used to wake him up as a young child to chop the wood to heat, put it in the furnace to heat up the house for everybody else, his brothers and sisters, including I think maybe his older siblings. He said his dad always picked on him. It's very devastating. It was really hard to hear that. It made me feel sorry for him. At the same time, it gave me understanding as to the condition of why his soil was the way it was. Because he reneged on a promise, or he reneged on something that he said he was going to do, which was to rent out of space for me and my baby for like 30 days. And a few days into it, he changed his mind. He became very passive aggressive, very sneaking, just kind of sneaking around me, real quiet. He never said good morning. He never said thank you. I put like $200 worth of groceries in there. I tried to clean everything I possibly could, including all the dust on the treadmill, cleaning baseboards, because I like to clean. But no big deal. He never said thank you. I washed his clothes. It was a laundry room pile, and I'm not talking bad about him, but, he became very abrupt and just very mean. And as I was departing, he was like provoking me to anger by just kind of like sneaking around me, saying certain things or saying things against someone that I care about. So I started getting mad. I said, I understand why you're miserable, because you plugged into the wall for your heart to beat. And I told myself I feel sorry for you. I told him I was going to pray for him. Initially, I said that, and then he actually told me, he said, don't pray for me. I was like, okay, I won't. Can an Ethiopian change his skin? No. There's something very, very strong, very timely prophetic message right now about the eunuch, the edict, the blessing, and the curse. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 29. Also, Prophet Ezekiel chapter 15. There's a lot going on in the spirit. He told me don't pray for him. I said, I don't know what's going to happen to you, but based off of how he mistreated me and my daughter, the other day. Doesn't look like it's going to be anything good. I pray. I don't even know what to say, because when people treat you bad, like, I forgive them because it's like I don't care, but I don't know, like, it's somewhere, a lot of times God says, don't pray for those people, because those people need to be humbled before the Lord. God is very specific. Jesus is very particular about children, orphans, widows, the fatherless. He's very particular about that. And so, you turn a child away, the fatherless away, just mean to those people just because you can be. That's not a good thing. That's a terrible way to live. And, the sword of truth comes out. I'm human. And the sword of truth is, it'll come out. God said He's going to set up battering rams. I'm an Aries. I'm a ram. And when I asked God to use me 19 years ago, I was having a heart attack. And I prayed and I called out to God. I said, God, will you please save my soul? I want you to use me for your purpose. That's around the time I got pregnant too, because I didn't think I could have a child. So I had my first child, my firstborn, when I was 28 years old. And I had my second child at 32. And I prayed for these children for the Lord so He could use them. And so that is what's taking place. And I had no idea what I was signing up for. And it's amazing. At times, very very hard, in the natural, when you try to rationalize things. And that's why God says, lean not to thy own understanding, acknowledge Him in all your ways, and He will direct your path. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm learning to do. I'm learning to walk more in grace and mercy and understanding. And I can only be me. Can't be nobody else. So I love you all. And I'm asking God to break the yokes. To break any kind of generational curses that you have on your lives. I want you to speak life. Speak love. Speak life. Be the light. If you face with a heathen, you say boo. That's what I told him when I was leaving. Yes, I said boo. I got ready to say boo. So the Lord said, He said the heathens, and I said boo. And He said, if a city welcomes you, you go into that city. If the city don't welcome you, He said, to get your stuff, shake the dust off, leave that city, and may your peace return to you. And it did. It does. And it will remain. And I love God so much. And I think that's all I want to say right now. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. I love you. God bless you. Mwah.